about you being gone is I can watch the game all day long, and I can stretch my legs out in the bed, extra pillow underneath my head. I don't know why nobody ever told me about the upside of lonely. I got a lot more room for my stuff, and I only have to wash one cup. I can stay up late and play my guitar, and the groceries go twice as far. I don't know why nobody ever told me about the upside of lonely. Your girlfriends ain't ringing the phone off the wall. I never have to hear from that mother-in-law. Ain't cut the grass since the middle of June. I smoke a big cigar up in my living room. Don't know why nobody ever told me about the upside of lonely. The clothes right on the floor, let the trash pile up right by the door. Eat pizza and ice cream 3 times a day, 'cause I ain't worried about watching my weight. I don't know why nobody ever told me about the upside of lonely. Yeah, man, just think about all the good things about you being gone. Stretch out here at home. Hey, man, come on in. Don't mind the muddy shoes on the white carpet. She ain't here. You hungry? Hey, man, I got some food if you want to eat. I got a microwave oven with little pictures on the front of it. You just pick what you want to eat and push the button, and it will cook it for you. Yeah, man, you can smoke that cigar up here in the kitchen. Just use that vase over there. Need something to drink? We got beer, bourbon, whiskey, scotch, Diet Coke, Fanta. Yeah, man, I bet you've been on the road for a minute. Bathroom's right down the hall. Switches on the left, doors on the right. Just remember to leave the lid up. Leave it up. Hey everybody, welcome to our show tonight. I'm your host, Brian Nova, and it's so glad to be here on another Wednesday show of our Keep It Swingin'. That's right, folks, keep it swingin'. Coming from you live in Rancho Mirage, California. It's getting kind of warm down here, so we'll try to keep it cooking hot in here for you as well. lovers no more. Just friends, but not like before. To think of what we've been and not to kiss again. Seems like pretending it isn't the ending. Two friends drifting apart. Two friends, but one broken heart. We laugh, we love, we cried, and suddenly love died. The story ends and we're just friends. Just friends, lovers no more. Just friends, but not like before. To think of what we've been and not to kiss again. Seems like pretending it isn't the ending. Two friends drifting apart. Two friends, but one broken heart. We laughed, we loved, we cried, and suddenly love died. The story ends. The story ends. The story ends, and we're just friends. Oh my goodness, just friends, folks. True story, true story. Anyway, I'm hoping everybody's doing well today. Big shout out to all our pals way up in Seattle. I see that part of the Kramer clan is joining us tonight. It's good to see you, Paul. John Connors, I see you all here too. I see you all here too. John, what does that mean? Wash hands, wash hands. I have no idea what that means. But anyway, hashtag wash hands, hashtag wash hands. And thanks, Paul. Also, we are big shout out to all our pals up at the Churchill Room in the Kirkland area. I hope you guys are all doing well up there.
staying cool, staying dry. I don't know what the weather's like up in Seattle right now, but whatever it is, hope you guys are having fun. Of course, same big shout out to all our pals at the Vertigo Club, the John Condos is at. And we're going to be up your way pretty soon, so stay tuned. And then, of course, big shout out to all our pals out in the Bay Area. It's really fun. We were just up in the Bay Area. Well, we're on our way to the Bay Area pretty soon as well. So we're things are opening up, folks, and the trio's really looking forward to getting back out on the road again, as I am too, as well. And then, of course, big shots out here to, of course, our pals at Palm Desert Tobacco and the Mirage Lounge with our dear pals Kevin and Mike. And in fact, our cigar tonight, let me turn on we have a cigar cam here, of course. That is our cigar cam. And in the cigar cam, I just got to get this right. I guess it goes like that. That's our doozy for the evening, folks. It is, well, I think you can see what it is there. It's a lovely dab that we're going to get all sorts of fire into a little bit later tonight. So, and a big thanks out to Palm Desert Tobacco for that one. And, Mike Burkhalter, the Colonel's with us. And for some reason, the Colonel wants his hands washed too. I have no idea what that means, but I washed my hands. I don't know if they look dirty to you or not. Yeah, well, maybe we'll get to the bottom of that at some point later tonight. What else we got to talk about? Of course, big shout out to Ted Laddie and all our friends over there at Long Meadow Ranch, where we have, they sell wine. Lots of wine, wonderful wine. They have cabs, they have Pinots, they have Chardonnays, and I know Laddie really likes her Sauvignon Blanc because it is delicious. Long Meadow Ranch in Napa Valley. It's part of the whole Long Meadow Ranch farm there and ranches in Napa and St. Helena, California, and of course the great Farmstead Restaurant. If you guys are in Napa, make sure you check out Farmstead. Tell Brian Nova sent you. And I don't know. They might hit you with another bill. But who knows? Worth a try, right? And Jimmy Vaughn, James, Metropolis is here, man. Glad to have you guys with us as well. I can see things are picking up already. So... by the way, you probably saw our opening thing with someone wasn't feeling good, Miles Davis. It is actually Miles Davis's birthday today, so we thought we'd have a little ode to Miles. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, though our friendship ceases from now on. And listen, if you can't say anything real nice, it's better not to talk about you, baby. It's my advice. We're walking, you go your way, I'll go mine. It's best that we do. Here's a kiss, I hope that this brings lots of love to you. Makes no difference how I carry on. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. friendship ceases from now on. And listen, if you can't say anything real nice, it's better not to talk about me, baby, that's my advice. We're walking, you go your ways, I go mine, it's best that we do. Here's a kiss, I hope that this brings lots of love to you. Makes no difference how I carry on. Please don't talk about me. Please don't talk about me. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh my goodness. And I mean that, folks. Don't talk about me while I'm gone or after I'm gone. Elizabeth, Liz, and Bob are watching. Great to have you guys with us as well. Yes, yes, very nice. little George and I were Gershwin for you there. One of my favorite songs called Embraceable You. So for all you lovers out there listening tonight, that's a pretty one, this one. All right. Well, listen, we are... I think we're ready to bring on one of our first of many guests, hopefully tonight. Let me get my headphones out here so I can hear. I'm going to bring in Terry here. Let's see, make sure I get this. I need my glasses. Yes, here comes Terry, folks. There he is. Terry, how are you? Can I hear you?
Ta-da!
I can hear you.
Hey,
Yes.
guys.
Yes.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Check. Yeah.
Atta boy. What are you up to?
Great. I always love the intro with John Connor. John Connor, yeah.
John Connors.
I'll be back.
It comes from my days when I used to hang out with Arnold.
He's a cigar guy, right?
Arnold loves the Yaz.
Yeah.
Listens to lots of Yaz, Brian. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Die. Anyway, Terry, what's going on?
Not too much. It's beautiful up here. It's about 82 degrees. What's it? Is it over 100 there yet?
Woo, boy, we're getting close, man. We're getting close.
Man.
Let me tell you. Where are we at today? I think right now we're at 97 degrees right now outside. Here. Sunny Rancho Mirage. Man, look at that. That's whoops, wrong camera. This is the camera I was looking for. There it is. For those that don't believe me, we're gonna have a low of I don't know, 70 it says, but I don't really believe it. It's more like 95 by the time I get out there. Are you still there, Terry?
I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Okay, great. A shout out
I can hear you
to
fine.
Chris Hoot. It's Chris Hoot's
Chris!
birthday
Is it
Saturday.
really? Oh my goodness, Chris.
Saturday.
How much
Yeah.
fun. We have Chris Hoot in the house.
I know.
Who else we got here?
29.
We got, he's 29 holding. Chris. Piper Dude is with us. I wonder who that is.
Piper? Huh.
Come on. I'm going to give you two things there. Hey, and then of course Aunt Marge. Good to have Aunt Marge here with us. And my buddy Paul Kramer and Piper Dude.
Piper Dude.
Piper Dude. Piper Doan.
Is that in Piper Cub or?
No. That's in bagpipes. How many bagpipers do you know? Come on,
Piper Dude.
It's gotta
Of
be.
course.
It's gotta be Yuri.
It's that guy. How's he doing, man?
It's Piper Dude. I don't know. How are you doing? Of course,
Yeah,
I hope it's Yuri. It's not somebody else. Some pipe smoking dude. I don't know. Which I'm cool with too. We're cool with. We don't judge.
Too good.
But yeah.
Oh my gosh. So should I answer
pretty sure
this
that's
or not?
a good. Who is that? Buddy Love.
No,
know.
I think I just. Sorry, buddy. I got to decline.
Actually, what we should do is, I'll tell you what, I'm going to bring in Mr. Jim Pugh. We got Jim Pugh joining us here.
Oh, now you're talking.
I know. Isn't that something? I mean, who knew? Let's see if I can do this, Terry. I'm doing this all kind of... There he is! Jim Pugh!
Nice.
Jim, do you know you're... Do
No.
you know you're on, by the way?
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm not supposed to say shit. So,
No.
I suck at this kind of thing.
Oh, you're doing great, man. You're doing great. It's so nice to have you, Jim. What's going on with your bad self?
Are you in Alaska?
No, why? Why would you say that? I'm in Santa Barbara. This is what we wear here.
Yeah. Things
I got
are doing very well over there in Santa Barbara, I see.
Newton or George Siegel, one of the two. Oh, that's way inside. I'm buying airline tickets
Oh, yeah? Where are you going?
for other people. I'm going to go to Memphis and make a record at Sun.
Oh, my goodness.
And
How cool is that?
Yeah, I love their chips.
it's pretty amazing because from what I understand, I mean, I've recorded in Memphis before, but I never recorded there. Hold on.
You seem
Don't
to be
bug
looking for something.
Are we in the way of something here? Oh, there you go.
Oops, sorry.
That'll help.
Oh, wait.
Well, it looks like an issue every time I'm on camera. I look I look like a 70s version of Penthouse magazine. It's kind of like somebody put Vaseline on the lens, so I have to clean it off.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, I guess I missed that 70s mag.
Holy cow.
Because I'm here to tell you, you look nothing like the like that.
You know, it's a slow while.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
See?
Much better.
You
Much
know,
better.
there are days when I look really distinguished, and most of the time I look slightly rabbinical. But I just like saying rabbinical. What do you guys talk?
That's a big word.
Music?
We're talking
Birthdays.
music. We're talking birthdays. We're talking music. We're talking
Miles Davis.
Miles' birthday.
Man. Okay, I got Jim Pugh. I got a question for you. So, what was your most influential Miles Davis record?
Miles Davis was the trumpet player, by the way. Just
Yeah.
filling in the other Jim
I
case.
appreciate you pointing that out to me.
Yeah. You played in a band with Paul and George and Ringo.
I have to say, I bought, actually, the guy just passed away. There's a record store I used to go to in Chicago. And the first Miles Davis record I bought in a silent way the day it came out.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
with a lot of jazz people, you tend to buy the wrong, not the most, you know, not the definitive record first. I bought a lot of it. I think the first Coltrane record I bought was Ohm. I mean, and then you kind of obviously work backwards. Same thing with blues records too, because you know, for whatever reason, I wasn't around in '64 to buy Giant Steps when it came out. But anyway, and actually, I think in a silent, and I never quite embraced Bitches Brew the way that. So I actually stopped listening to Fusion. I started and stopped listening to Fusion, kind of within a silent way. But
I sort of
don't
did
look
this.
at me like that. I'm sorry. I'm telling you that I'm laying it out there.
No. I kind of decided, yeah, some of the stuff on the corner, off the corner, great stuff. But you know, he would always rather play with someone new and try something new than just to do the same old stuff. I respected him for that, but some of it, you know, it wasn't quite as, you know, to my liking. But then I remember about 3 months after Jaco Pastorius passed away, he wrote a song called Mr. Pastorius. Did it with Marcus Miller, and it's just one of the most absolutely beautiful, haunting songs I've ever heard in my life.
Is it on the Marcus Miller record? The record he did with Marcus? Is it one with Tutu?
I'm not sure. I'm trying. The name of the CD, it's escaping me. It's like Amandala or something. It's something like that. I'm butchering it, but something like that. But if you get a chance to hear it, it's fantastic. It's really, really good.
Do you know Benny Rietveld?
Oh, very well, sure.
He told me that when because I saw him play with Miles, and he told me that he was leaving the band to go play with Santana, and when he told him that, he went to Miles and he told him, and Miles, the only thing he said, you know, he said, "I'm leaving the band," and he goes, "The whole band?"
I love the story about Miles. John Coltrane would take these just ridiculous, amazingly long solos, great solos, but you know, like 15 minutes to 30 minutes, he'd take, you know, a solo on one of his tunes. And Miles, he tried to get him to, like, man, you got to shorten your solos. And Coltrane said, man, I just don't know how to do that. And Miles said to Coltrane, take the horn out your mouth.
Right.
And that was it. No, he was amazing. And Brian, didn't he wrote a book, and didn't your one of your students, Steve Miller, didn't he make the book?
You have to bring that up, don't you?
I do. I just want to see if I can get you to say what Miles said.
I cannot say. This is a children's show. YouTube has also rules against what can and cannot be said. And but let's just say, yes, my dear pal, our dear pal, Steve Miller did make Miles' book. And I can tell you this. This is one thing I can say that enamored me to Steve was there were some not so flattering comments. And I remember one time Steve was out with somebody, and he was like, someone was like, "Oh, dude, yeah, I read Miles' book and read about you," and then they're trying to make a thing out of it. And Steve kind of looked at me. He says, "Well, for good or bad, Miles wrote about me. What did he write? Or where's your name in?" I think he said, What did he write about you?
Oh, did you make the book? Yeah.
Oh, you didn't make that book. Oh, that's too bad.
Didn't
Didn't know Miles, did you?
Must have left a big impression on him, huh? Oh, that's funny.
Hey, listen, speaking of impressions, I've got a... Hey, Jimmy, can you stick around with us for a minute here?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have time? I mean, do you got somewhere to go? You got something to do?
I've got nowhere to go.
All right, well, listen, I've got a video, and I think this is a tune you wrote, but I'm not sure. You can maybe fill us in the name and what's going on in this video.
This isn't the song about garlic fries, is it?
This is not the song about garlic fries. We are going to get to that.
Got it.
That's in our news. We have, folks, well, we'll explain it in just a little bit. But here is a wonderful tune featuring yours truly and Terry and Jim. And I think Mr. Andy Fraga might just be on there with us as well.
Nice.
Check it out.
as I can do today.
Yeah, that's some funny stuff.
Whoa, here we go.
Yeah, sir, folks. I'll tell you, that was something.
Well, let's chase Terry away.
Well, that's not easy to do. We'll just.
Well,
Oh, he's back.
Good.
There he is, Terry Miller, folks.
I had to get some goldfish.
Nice.
My dinner.
Of course,
Oh.
of course.
Nice.
You know, if you
Man.
sit in Zoom meetings all day, it's pretty hard to take anything too seriously. There was something. Oh, you know what? I'm curious because it's a bass player and a drummer. I'm curious. You know, I just did a record with this guy. Are you familiar with Charlie Hunter?
Yes.
I am.
And
Brian more than me.
I got him to play, you know, and I've known him since he was a teenager. And he's 50 now. It's really getting old sucks. But he, you know, this thing of playing bass and guitar at the same time,
Yeah.
it's really interesting because it's kind of similar to playing organ. He's sort of at the point where he doesn't really know if he's going to do it anymore because nobody really can appreciate how insanely difficult it is to do both, which is sort of the same thing with organ, is that people don't realize how coordinated you have to be able to play the bass with your foot, your chords with your left hand, and the lead, and play solo with your right. It's just like, oh, that's nice. It's like, no, that's insane. You know, I mean, outside of a Baptist church, most people don't get it. And it's kind of the same thing. He said at 50 is kind of going, you know, he's not sure he wants to keep doing that. That's been his whole thing. He's stuck with it through all these years. It's kind of interesting. I mean, what do you think? Not to put you on the spot, but what do you think about that?
Who are you asking?
I don't care. I mean, you know, I'm asking both of you. Come on. You don't want to say anything about anybody. Come on.
No.
Terry, what do you think?
It reminds me of, you know, the little kid goes to take his first bass lesson, and he comes home, and his dad says, "What did you learn?" And he goes, "Well, I learned the biggest, fattest string, the E string." Boom, 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 boom. So he comes back the next week, and Dad says, "Well, what'd you learn at this week's lesson?" He goes, "I learned the next biggest, fattest string, the A string." Boom, 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 boom. And he comes back the next week, and the dad goes, "So what'd you learn this week?" And he goes, "I didn't go to the lesson." He goes, "Why not?" And he goes, "I got a gig." Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you, because it's sort of relative, because he, now I'm going to blow his name because I don't know him. But I said, "Well, what have you been doing?" And he goes, "Well, I'm going to do a record with Brad Elling." Is it Brad Elling, the good singer?
Kurt Elling?
Kurt Elling?
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
I think Brad Elling is a baseball player, but he's producing a record with him. So I mean, it's not like he does sort of legit things, but I don't think anybody. It's it's kind of amazing what he does, but I don't think anybody gives a shit. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of giving a shit, we've got Mike Burkholder here, the Colonel himself, wants to know, how's Jim's Little Village Foundation doing?
Oh, yeah.
We're doing, it's pandemic has been good to us. No, it's really going well. There's a lot of positive things in a lot of different areas. It's a long, I appreciate you asking. It's a complicated answer, and I won't bore you with it. But we're making 10 records this year, all kinds of records. Your friend Aaron Linkton did. We did a record of rock chorales, and I'm just tracing. It's kind of different for me because I'm sort of dealing with him getting airplay on classical radio stations. And you think jazz bows are snobs? Oh, you haven't lived.
I bet. Yeah, I got a buddy of mine up in Seattle that is
He's
a
brave
DJ
guy,
for classical.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, I've got something to lay on you guys because right now, thanks to my partner in crime, Terry Miller, we are now looking and thinking about having I guess, Terry, what we could call our new a new segment to our show.
Yes.
And we're going to call this Cooking with Dan Gordon. So this is this is big time, folks. And so we'd like to start our very first episode of this that we're going to try to incorporate each week, so that no matter where Dan is in the world, in fact, right now I think he's down in the Florida Keys, believe it or not.
Yep.
But being the effervescent and the omnipresent person that he is, here is Cooking with Dan.
This is the story of an American ballpark favorite that actually begins in Germany a few decades ago, as a Bay Area-born beer enthusiast was studying at the Technical University of Munich to become a full-fledged brewmeister.
It was a late night cramming for exam binge eating session where they actually were consumed for the first time.
And so began the aromatic life of
garlic fried. Gotta have it.
I think after hot dogs, it's the number one selling food item here at AT&T Park.
The inventor is now best known as the Gordon of Gordon Beer. And Dan Gordon's empire of suds and spuds has been spreading across our great land ever since.
It's unusual that it caught on as the way it did. Starting off at Candlestick with one booth and going to 2 and then to 3 and then to 5, and then spreading out to Oakland Coliseum. And now we're in 38 venues.
For many fans, this is comfort food.
Because they're fantastic. They're the best fries ever.
That's a must when you come to a game. Garlic fries are the best. That and the cold beer.
While some may wonder why an order doesn't come with some mints.
We always thought it'd be a great cross promotion to hook up with like Breath Assure or Certs.
Yummy.
It's estimated that at each Giants home game, fans munching on garlic fries gobble up 3 tons of potatoes and almost 1,000 pounds of garlic. Vampires, beware.
We have a slurry of chopped garlic and olive oil. And then we use a combination of kosher salt and pepper. And then fresh chopped parsley goes on top. And then we have to do a hand toss.
And according to Dan, they're not only good, but good for you.
There's a lot of benefits we got going on here. One is that we use olive oil and no non-trans fat. So there's no cholesterol involved in any of the fries that we make. That plus when you combine it with our beer, it's a complete and balanced diet.
Reporting for Giants Club.
I'm probably gonna get all these health nuts screaming at me and blogging me, and hopefully they have a sense of humor.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you, Dan, and thank you to all the crew that went together to put that together.
That's right.
It was a huge crew.
Very excellent effort. Stunning.
It's an obscene effort, if you ask me. But yeah, and it's I've got a craving for garlic fries right now.
I kind of do too. Yeah, but these goldfish aren't cutting it. I'm telling you.
Garlic
Goldfish. You have goldfish.
Garlic goldfish. Oh, nice.
Goldfish, Terry. Where?
You believe that? They were saying 3 tons of potatoes and 1,000 pounds of garlic per game. Holy cow!
Boy, that's a lot of garlic.
What a business!
That's got to be the most, like that guy said, it's got to be the most vampire-free park in America.
Oh man, Jim, have you ever eaten at a Gordon Bier's restaurant?
Oh hell yeah! I've lived on them.
Amazing.
There's one in Burbank across from the Holiday Inn that I ate
there?
at every day, 3 times a day.
Yeah, amazing food. Yep. Dan's. I got to go on a trip to Austria with Dan, and we stopped into the brewery where he learned the trade, and wow, it is just fantastic. And if you can ever talk him into giving you a tour of the facility that he has down in San Jose. What is it, like 4 square blocks? I mean, it's absolutely massive. And all the equipment, it's all stainless steel. He brought it all in from Germany. I'm sure it just cost him a fortune. But if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the only beer that does not use any preservatives of any kind. So the shelf life isn't as long, but it's a great beer. Anyway,
Who was the assistant director in that video, Terry? Do you remember?
I believe it was Dan Gordon.
Dan Gordon. Gotcha.
Yeah, it was. Dan Gordon. Fran called it Dan Gordon. Yeah.
Dan Gordon.
Yeah, I think hair and makeup was Dylan O'Brien and
That's
wardrobe
right.
was Andy Fraga. Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell by the outfits there.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. Well, Neil Livonius, our pal Neil, says, I think the assistant director work was stunningly beautiful. So,
Good.
thanks out
Good.
there to Neil. Yeah. Hopefully, maybe next week we'll get Neil on and he can be part of Cooking with Dan Gordon.
We could cook with Neil Livonius.
Cook with Neil Livonius, too, as well.
That'd be a treat. Yeah. I think the Dan Gordon segment is a good idea, though.
I think it's a great idea. It just, yeah.
I think we should have a learning percussion with Dan Gordon segment as well.
I like that.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
Jimmy,
it's his
you were.
birthday.
Oh, go ahead. Whose birthday? Of course, it's Dan's Gordon's birthday
Today?
every week.
It is.
Every Wednesday. Every Wednesday is Dan's birthday.
It's countdown to his birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, on his actual birthday is the only time we're not going to mention it.
Well, no, you can't say anything.
No, that's
when I
right.
used to drink, I'd be playing clubs and I'd say, "Hey, it's my birthday. I'm drinking Heineken's," and it worked. Just every day was my birthday. But now, of course, it's Fanta.
Exactly.
Thanks,
Well, listen,
Doc.
Jim was talking about Kurt Elling and playing bass lines and guitar lines and all that kind of stuff. Here's a video we did with Kurt not too long ago with him singing and yours truly playing bass lines and running around. Of course, I was a lot older than 50 when I did this, but I'm trying my best to keep up. Check it out. This is a wonderful tune called
All right. Some wise words from John Hendricks. Of the wonderful things that you get out of life, there are 4. And there may not be many, but nobody needs any more. Of the many facts making the links to life, truth takes the lead, and to relax, know with the gist of life, it's truth you need. And the second is honor, and happiness makes number 3. When you put them together, you know what the last one must be. People sow their truth, honor, and happiness, and one thing more. They wonderful love that'll make it for. Don't you know the score? Well, people when they're younger never realize the treasure life's got. But as they grow older, realize a lot. They got the mind and all the wrongest scenes, and things that cost a lot of money, but it's really very funny. They fade away and don't amount to a hit of beans. Funny how the things in life we really should adore, we forget or ignore and afford. Making money till you're nigh unto madness and end up in sadness. Youth is the time when we should see the light. Cause when we're old and wasted, you refuse to taste it, run so kind, then we fail and die. Then we know the youth that made us strong is wasted on the young. So enjoy your daily love life and live it gaily. You'll find a lot of things to bring you joy and give peace of mind. Get it while the getting's good, cause everybody, if they only could, life would be a set, life would be a groovy set, groovy as a movie. Well, let your voice be heard, spread the word. Everybody here's got ears, all they gotta do is try to use them, not abuse them. So take a tip from me, the world's everything it ought to be, as long as you can be sure that there's no more to life than the same old 4, just 4. nobody needs any more of the many facts making the list of life. It's truth you need, and to relax, know with the gist of life. It's truth you need, and the second is honor, and happiness makes number three. When you put them together, you know what the last one must be. Equals all the truth, honor, and happiness. And one thing more, meaning only wonderful, wonderful love that'll make it four. And there ain't no more. You dig.
Outstanding.
Wow. Holy
Dig it,
cow.
man. Dig it. Yeah.
Man.
That's the shit.
What, was that a transcribed vocals over like a horn solo? Did he do that? Or-
Yeah, that was what's this? The great vocalist. Actually, well, let me see here. I've got my glasses, and we'll let Kurt tell you who that was.
All right. Some wise words from John Hendricks.
John Hendricks.
John Hendricks. That's right.
Yes,
that's
yes,
right.
That was a John Hendricks.
Unbelievable.
Uh,
I knew
Cisco's
it was
own.
Buddy Love. I couldn't remember. So.
well, James, Buddy Love, of course, probably wrote that originally, but
He did.
Oh, yeah. That's what I
He
know.
did. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah, we're just lucky to. It's his world. We're just lucky to be in it. That's the way I look at it.
He owns the stage. We merely lease it on a show-to-show
Right.
basis.
That's right.
Yeah.
He is the picture. We're merely the frame.
Yeah, absolutely is.
So hey,
So what's next?
yeah, Jim,
Okay.
what's next for you, Jim?
That was my question.
What am I doing? I'm doing a lot of these. I'm gonna go play with some people at Greaseland in San Jose, which I recommend you guys come sometime and check it out. The whole place is made out of vintage instruments. It's funky. It's Greaseland.
It's in San Jose.
Yeah, a lot of stuff I do is in San Jose. I'd have to look at my calendar. I'm not doing
Well, we
a
don't
lot.
want you. We don't want you
playing
getting out
about
of your way.
I'm playing like 3 or 4 music festivals in the summertime.
Nice.
Good.
That should be interesting. It's difficult buying tickets too. I've actually buying flight because I'm booking all these things, so I'm buying tickets for musicians. But the thing is that it seems like there's some people at some of these festivals. I don't think if things were to get worse, which it doesn't look like it's going to happen, people would cancel. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm going to Portland. I'm going to Memphis in June for 4 or 5 days. I'm going to look around. I'm also sort of trying to. These 2 guys I'm recording are from Mississippi, and they're in their early 20s, and they play kind of like John Lee Hooker. It's like country blues, and they write their own songs. It's pretty. And they're both school teachers. It is unique. To find young black musicians doing traditional music from 60, 70 years ago. So that's
No
cool.
kidding. Hey, are you playing anywhere on the last weekend of August by any chance?
Tell me where it is, and I'll tell you if I'm playing.
Well, Terry and I host a jazz festival up in the San Juan Islands, and we're doing it the last weekend of August, right before Labor Day, and it just kind of dawned on me that you would be a perfect artist for us to have up there.
That would be great. That'd be great if you could make it. Yeah. All you have to do is
I would love to. Is it like that weekend? Which San Juan Island is it?
Friday
On
Harbor.
the actual island called San Juan Island, which is where
Oh,
Friday
really?
Harbor and Roach Harbor are on that
Yeah,
island.
right.
Wow, you guys are in with the happening people. That's the place to be, isn't it?
It's the
kinda-
place
it's
to
pretty
be.
cool.
Well, at least for half the year,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, that's what I mean. In the rest of the time, you go to Palm Springs. But I mean, at that time of the summer, it seems like that's where all the swells go.
Dude, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
the
go-
swells and the whales. Lots
It's
of swells
absolutely
up there.
gorgeous up there. It's so fun. It's so fun.
Well, anyway,
So if you're not-
think
You
about
guys,
it.
you guys do it. No, I'm in. I mean, we can talk about it. What does the so it's you and Terry and who else?
And a big band, Fred Radke. He's well. What we do is we go up there.
That
We
guy
work with
hates
schools.
me.
So we help out the schools. We donate instruments. We've a lot of instruments,
great.
PA gear, just trying to help those guys out. And Fred Radke, he was up. Well, we couldn't do it, obviously last year. But prior to that, Fred came up, and this year we're going to go up a little bit early. We're going to work with all the kids at the high school, the middle school, probably a couple of the bands also in the Seattle area. So Brian's got a buddy. Is it Brian Kirk? I believe he's going to help out too. So it's a great program. It's
Well,
real
we
fun.
got,
So by the end of
yeah.
it, and then Brian, you've booked. Oh my gosh! So there's why am I blanking on that great singer's name? Well, how many are there? Brian brings in 3-4 different singers and their entire groups. We got a big band, and plus the venue is just spectacular. It's on a lake, Lakedale. Yeah, it's neat. It's a lot of fun.
Lake in the San Juans. That's even more.
A lake on the island. Yeah.
There's actually 3 lakes. Yeah, this property is called Lakedale, and it's built on these 3 islands that are, it's 3 lakes in the middle of the island, and
yeah.
you
Well,
can
we're gonna
literally
give
get a
some.
paddleboat.
Let's give some information on.
Yeah, we'll get on it. We're gonna start. We have to
Yeah.
start marketing, but I have Greta Matassa and her group's gonna be signed up already. Stephanie
Yep.
Porter and her group's already
Stephanie
signed
Porter,
up.
yeah.
I've got
Fantastic.
Max Holmberg and his group, of course. Brad Radke. Fred.
Radke's going to be there with a
Radke.
big band.
Fred.
Be good.
Fred's gonna be there,
He's great.
and
He's great.
and-
He's great.
yeah. I mean, it's Fred Radke.
Well, I kid because the first time I met him, he gave me a hard time. But that's
What
easy
are
to
the
do.
odds?
What are the odds of that? Yeah,
A
right.
hard time? No. I'm seeing sheep and dogs.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're going along?
I'm being
What's
sensitive.
that?
Does that mean you're going along? You need
That's
to,
right. That's right. Well, that means we're kind of running out of time too.
Yeah.
We've got to, when the dogs start howling,
Yeah.
dude.
There you go.
I only play guitar. I have no control over the rest of the stuff.
That's
I
right.
am not doing this anymore. I'm retiring. It's been a pleasure talking to you guys.
Jim, it's so good to have you here, man. I mean, gosh, we don't get a chance to talk to you much anymore. We don't get a chance to hang, and especially to have you.
I'll
here.
call Terry, but he doesn't call me back, and I take.
No,
things
that's
personally.
not true. I called you back right away. You just, yeah.
No, right away.
By the way, hey, mister, don't you make me come down there.
Yeah.
Fun.
No, I don't blame you. I get it. It's okay. I totally.
Well, it'd be great to have you at Lakedale. I mean, it only costs like $5,000 for me and $5,000 for Brian, and you're in. It's just that easy.
That's right. That's right.
Who did that?
That was me.
nice.
Yeah.
That was you.
Yeah,
Is
I've
that a
got all
wind
kinds of.
farm?
I've got
Bring it up with
sounds.
you.
No, we got
Ay,
sounds.
caramba!
That kind of stuff.
Oh, wow.
This is my favorite. Hey, Terry, why didn't you go yourself? Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, that Jim Pugh. He's
Wow,
he's
I
such
gotta
a
go.
Man.
yeah,
Holy
of
cow.
course, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of the technology we have here in Rancho Mirage, Vivify
It's
Studios.
amazing. This is a high-class show.
I'm
This is-
telling you, there's just
Yeah, spare no expense.
spare no
Yes.
expense out here. Hey, my brother's out there. My little brother David. Hey, David, how are you?
Hey, David.
Ay, caramba!
Yeah, it's good to have David there with us. And
Oh, too good.
anyway, Jim, I'm going to say goodbye to you. Thank you so much, Pally.
Nice talking to
It's
you.
so
Thank
great
you.
having
Thank you for
you.
having me.
And we'll get you on again, and we will also promote your little village here next week too. We got to get some stuff on there about that. Great stuff.
Please. That's great. I appreciate it very much. You're an interesting bunch to keep up with. You got it. It's fast and dry, and I like that. Very good. Very good.
That's
very
right.
good.
That's right.
Compliment both of you. Serious.
Wonderful.
It's
Wonderful.
not mean spirited, at least until I leave. I mean, but
And there you go. All right. It's good to have you here.
Oh,
That's right. Well, we always say, Jim Pugh, you go. yourself.
Yeah, sure.
It's good to have you here. Jimmy,
All right.
thanks again, man.
Am I supposed to sign off, or are you going to?
No, I can take care of that for you right now. We'll see you later. Wait, folks. Bye.
Bye.
And he's gone, just like that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, Terry. Well, here we are.
Another
One
week.
more week down. We've got,
Yep.
just great music and great sounds behind us. And it was so nice having Jim there. And
Yeah.
and our fans appreciate that.
He's a special man. He's a very special talent. And
He's
what
very
he was
special.
saying, he's talking about the organ, and it is baffling. It amazes me. It's just doing three
Especially when
things
they play
at
it the
once.
way he does it. Yeah, exactly.
Incredible. Yeah. And there's not many guys like not many organists like him.
No.
Very few.
He is the dude. He is the dude.
He is the dude. Yep.
John Connors keeps saying, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. What does that mean?
I think who's got their button on the sounds? Is that Missoni?
No, that's me.
That's you? You're doing
I'm running
that?
the show tonight, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I know.
I'm gonna send you some new sounds.
The inmates
I'm
are
gonna-
running the asylum, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna get some sound bites from Fred Radke going, yeah.
Exactly.
Ay, caramba!
Yeah, we could have all kinds of fun here with.
Oh yeah, we could get in trouble. Oh Lord.
So listen, next week we're going to keep
Lakedale.
everything kind of a Lakedale thing for next week. We're going to help promote that next week, folks, and we'll get everybody the times, the dates, so everybody can get signed up and get up there and try to find yourself a room. On behalf of yours truly, I want to say thank you, big shout out there to Jim Pugh, and of course to my partner in crime. Is that you? Our partner in crime, my partner in crime, Terry Miller. Yes, it's great to have him here. And Terry, say hi to the family up there for me.
I will do that.
Make sure you tell everybody hi. And
Happy birthday, Chris Hoot. On Saturday.
yeah, happy birthday, Chris. Happy birthday, of course, to Miles Davis.
That's good.
And anyway, I'm going to sign off here, folks. It's great to have all these folks joining us. And anyway, remember, whatever goes on in your life, to keep things kind of the way they are, things are going to get better. We all know that. Things are going to get better. Things are getting better, I think, right now. And I'll tell you what, I can't wait to get back out and play some live music in front of everyone that I know. And I'm sure most of you are excited to get out and listen to some real live music. So remember, keep a smile, keep everything happy, and when things get you down, keep it swinging.